Hi guys, and thank you so much for watching as always. We are back with a big fortress build, but as you'll notice we're actually in the schematic world, the place where I put all the different parts and stuff that are going to be used, and then need shipping across to the fortress. And as you'll notice, I'm building another ship. This is the man of war that I spoke of, that I always wanted to do. I mean that's the biggest ship we've got at the moment, this one over here. As you can see, got the little barge one. This one was a medium-ish kind of size normal ship. That was a larger one. But now we're going to build the man of war. As you can see, this one's about 39 blocks long at the keel. And this keel is about 58 blocks long to the end. And as you'll notice, it sits a lot higher as well. So it's a real big ship, this. Hopefully I'll be able to get 3 masts on it. What I'm trying to do at the moment is just build the back up quickly, so that I know where the deck's going to be, because then when I know where the deck's going to be I can actually plan out if the masts are going to fit or not. I can't see any problem being with 3 masts in there. 3 masts should easily fit. We'll have one at the back, probably about the size of that one there, and then we'll have a main mast in the centre which will go up way higher. Hopefully we'll get 2 big sails on that. And then we'll have a mini, probably, in fact it'll probably be another one of them at the front. But we'll see how it looks when we've got the deck up, and then I know exactly what the sizes are going to be. I'll be able to plan it out a little bit better. I won't bore you to death showing you exactly how I'm doing it. I'll just do a jump cut every so often. Try and keep the video length down as short as I can for you guys, so I'm not boring you to death. Just make sure they're right. Yeah, so I'll add colours and stuff in the wood, and we'll put cannons on and stuff. We'll play around with it. Obviously we'll play around with the inside, be a captain's cabin in there as well. I thought that was wrong. Yeah, there'll be captain's cabin. We'll do all kinds of things with it anyway, because we've got a lot of room to play with in this. It's quite a big vessel. They're just the side walls. Obviously the back high castle, I think it's called a high castle or something like that. That'll come up further up here, because don't forget this is going to sit quite low in the water. Well, it's not going to sit low in the water, it's going to sit down into the water up to about that spot there. So this high castle will come up to the back here, the back platform, come down again, and then we'll run along to the normal deck. Yeah, so I'll do a jump cut now. Hopefully I'll have a better idea of the deck, and then we can see where the masts are going to be. So I'll just do a quick jump cut, and I'll see you in 2 secs. So see you soon. Hi guys, okay, welcome back. Right, I've got the general size. I'm not happy about this front bit. I really am not happy about that. I'm gonna have to play around with this, I think. The shape just doesn't look right at all. It's far too angular. I only did up to here, deck wise. Well, it took me ages to fill out the deck, but I just waited to do the front first. But as you can see, the front's really angular. So what I'd really wanted to do originally was make it curve like that, up more of a sharper angle at the front, and I did try to do it, but it came out looking really weird. So then I just did it as an angle, but now it looks even weirder. It just doesn't look right at all. So what I'll do is I'm going to leave the front the way it is for the moment, but I'll have to have a play around with that, because I do want it to come down as more of a curve. But I'll have to look up some block placements online and see if I can find something that gives a general curve that looks natural. Because that's just not going to cut it, unfortunately. Size wise, I think it'll do. It's got a nice place for each of the sails, so we'll have one sail, we'll have one there, we'll have one probably there near the front, so this is where the front sail will be, and then we'll have a main sail back here, probably about there, yeah. And then we'll have another sail back here. Yeah, that should do it. That'll give us enough room for the sails to go on. I might play around with the positions a little bit once it's got more detail on it. Obviously it's got absolutely no detail on it at the moment. There will be things like, obviously we'll have the back castle there, the high castle, with steps going up, and there'll be a cabin inside there, like there is in this one. We'll also do a deck thing like that. We'll do two of them on this, 2 big areas where you can see into the lower decks. In the lower decks, what we'll end up doing is I'll floor this area off. So we'll put a floor in, and then we'll put some stuff inside here, make it look a bit more kind of, you know, galleon-y kind of thing. We'll put some beds in there and stuff like that. Can't put hammocks in obviously because there's no hammocks in Minecraft. But yeah, so you're getting the general idea now. I will play around with the fronts, so I better crack on with it really. Actually no, these mass positions aren't going to work because the the back castle here, the high castle, is going to come up to about here. So we'll put one there, and we'll have one near the front, I guess, or something like that. Or we'll shorten the distance between them. But what I need to do is get this back castle thing up, and then we'll have a better idea. So yeah, so I'll do a quick jump cut, and hope I'll have that done. So I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay guys, welcome back. Beg pardon, started on a cosh. Right, yeah, so I'm starting to like the way this is coming together now. So as you can see, I've built the rear section up. It looks a bit different from the original way I did it, but then I've added, basically it was square to the hull, and I was like, this just looks really crap. So then I redid it and stepped it out, as you can see. It's got 2 steps out, and I've made the high castle, back castle. In fact, let's have a look, what's it called? I'm just really going to bug it, and if people know then it's going to bug them as well, but I keep saying it. Rear. Sorry, I'm typing on my laptop. What can we call it? I'm sure it was called a high castle or something like that. Oh, I know there's a forecastle. I don't know what the back part is called. There's forecastle's another raised part at the front. What's that called? Oh god, do you know what? I don't know. I'll stop calling it. I'll just call it the rear part from now on until I find out the actual name. As you can see, I've also put ports in for the cannons. So on these ships, obviously you can see there's only one bank of cannons on the side. As you can see, this is a proper man of war. It's got 2 floors, 2 decks of cannons at the side, and it's got rear cannons, 4 rear cannons, as you can see, and same on the other side. There will actually be 4 cannons as well, 4 cannons in the sense of at the front. They'll be put into the front hull. I'm still not happy about the hull. It's kind of not bothering me as much now because the rest of the ship's looking good. And since it's took shape now, the front doesn't look so bad, but it could still do with a bit of a bend in it. I'll decide how much I really want to play with that over the next day or so. What I might probably do is leave it the way it is, and then I'll come back to it if I need to. As you can see, it's got a rudder as well. Sorry, which then I seem to be flying into the other ship there. So let me turn it to day. There's nothing worse than trying to show people stuff when it's at night. So yeah, so it's taking shape now. The back section is looking pretty cool. I'm going to put some windows in soon, don't worry about that, into the captain's cabin and stuff like that. I'm assuming it will be at this level, yes it will. I will do that now actually. That'll do, actually, let's do it like that. 1 second. Tick-tock, goes the clock. I don't know why I'm saying that. But you know, you do weird things when you're recording. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, I mean this is going to sit in the water to this level here. So this part here will be the lower part of the water, basically. So the water will start at this level here. Because you don't want to do it right down here at the hull. Because if you do the water there, it just doesn't look right sat in the water. So you do want to put the water in at least 1 above where the hull thing is, and that gives us enough gap there, well, 1 gap for the cannon entrance. We'll do exactly what we did with the last one concerning the cannon. So let's just grab a trapdoor, get a bucket of water, and the way we did it last time was we put them, how did we do it? Put them like that. Yes, we did. Oh, stupid keyboard. So it makes them look like these trapdoors are open, to allow the cannons to fire. Whistle it. Gives a nice effect, I think. So obviously we can't build cannons inside, so it would be impossible. There's no cannons in Minecraft. Would be nice actually to be able to build something in. What I'll probably end up doing is putting a couple of blocks of black obsidian or something like that inside, just to represent the cannon is in place. But I think that'll still look a bit crappy. Put a couple here, and there, and there. I think it's more of an imagination thing. You just got to use your imagination that the cannons are there, rather than actually, you know, dwelling on the fact that I can't add a cannon in, and I can't build anything that would look like a cannon. I mean, I'll have a look online and see if there's anything that someone's done, but I can't think of any blocks or any things that you could use that could possibly look like a cannon, or put together to make it look like a cannon. Yeah. Alright, get all the way back. Plenty of bats in there. Just finish these off, and then we'll get a better look at how things stand. Yeah, so it's coming together that now. It's got a nice little, you know, colour difference to it. I like the different shades and stuff. I think they've come together quite well. We'll have a quick look here. If I keep the hull, I mean, it doesn't really affect it if I put these cannon placements in. I'm not sure how it would work because you can't put a trapdoor like that, obviously. Maybe we should leave the 4 cannons. Get this in now. I'll just do it that way. Yeah, we'll leave that for the time being. But yeah, so it's coming together. The shape of it's coming together now. As you can see, I've done the steps up and everything. I've placed where the masts are going to be. We've got a nice distance between them. So you come up here to the back part. See? And we'll. Oh, sorry, I need to build these bits. This is from when I extended it. I didn't build the rest of the posts out. Yeah, so a nice area up here that you can do things. What I might end up doing as well is putting some sort of master thing up here, but I'm not sure yet. So this will be the where the first mast is going to be. So in fact, let's get the we'll get the dimensioners now and get the sizes of these masts. Then we can play around with it a little bit more. Let's just fly up. They're going to be quite high masts because it's a big ship. But I want to get the height of the main mast first. This is going to be the main mast. Then obviously, if I use the main mast actually first, then I'll get a better idea of how big the other mast should be. Oh, come on. Just don't want it too ridiculously big. I want it to be kind of realistic in the size. And that kind of works actually. Does that work? Size wise? Kinda does. It might need to be a little bit taller. Because I'd like 2 sails on this. So yeah, let's get this a bit taller. Come on. Oh, you bugger. And there will be spars on these as well. I think they're called spans. Not sure. So this one then can be a bit taller, and the front one will be the shortest one. I'm trying to think off the top of my head actually. I've not. What I should have done really before I did this was look at some images of. Oh god, my keyboard just doesn't have anything because I'm sat in a really awkward position. I don't sit at a desk to do this. Bizarrely enough, I actually sit on my bed because all my PCs are in my bedroom. I don't live with my parents or anything, but I don't have an office space, and I find it more comfortable just to sit on my bed. Because I use a TV as my monitor, and the TV is like a big 40-inch Sony. So obviously if I need to watch TV and stuff, I don't want to have to go over to a desk to watch TV. Actually, I don't really watch TV, but if I want to watch YouTube videos or something like that. Anyway, sorry, going into this. I think that kind of works actually, size-wise. We'll have 2 big, huge billowing sails on the fronts, sorry, the middle main mast, We'll have a small sail on that one, and we might get away with 2 small sails on that one. I can alter the positions as I need to anyway, it's not a big deal. But yeah, that should work that. And as I said before, what we'll end up doing as well is we'll put some things into the floor, so say there to there, I suppose. Let's see how wide we want it. Not too wide. So if we knock these out, three from the end, three from the end. Okay. We'll put some of those deck things, those what I did on the other one. Like you see them on ships actually. Like they not corrugated, like I can't explain them really. Basically, you can see down into the lower decks, like square hold things on the floor. I don't know, I can't think of the name. But we'll do it like that. Still walk over them obviously, but we also need a way to get down into the lower decks. Still gotta do the floor down there yet. I will add the floor shortly. But yeah, I'm going to be boring to death now. This is why I don't record whilst I'm actually working away, because I tend to waffle. Yeah. So yeah, so I'll jump cut again. Hopefully when I come back I'll have something a bit more substantial again. What I'll end up doing is I'll put the yard arms on, the spars and stuff like that across the tops of the masts. I'll have to measure them out so they look okay. Then I'll probably add some sails on. The inside of the ship I'm not too fussed about at the moment. I'll put a floor in, but then I'll do the, you know, the stuff that needs to be done. I'll do that off camera at some point before the ship gets put into the map. But yeah, so I mean, you've seen this is the way I do things these days. I don't really build things on the map in the sense of, well, I do build the buildings, but things like this I don't put on the map straight away. I always build into this world. It just keeps everything nice and separate, and I've always got a schematic if I need it. Because I change PCs, well, I have changed PCs quite often recently. I've upgraded and I've changed to different PCs. So if I forget to kind of transfer all the schematics over to like MC Edit and stuff, I lost them. So this is why I always keep it in this world, because then I can always get another schematic if I need it. Which I've done recently actually. I've changed PCs over again. Not recently, it was a short while back. This is the reason why I can play better games now. But yeah, but I forgot to transfer all the schematics over. I was doing everything else, transferred all the files that I really wanted to keep and everything, all the programs that I was going to do and stuff. But then got my new PC set up, and it was just a case of, well, if I want to get those schematics back, I'll have to rebuild. I'll have to literally rebuild the PC because I stripped it down. Rebuild the PC, and then plug it all back in just to get the files back out of it again. Because the hard drives, well, it's not compatible with this PC because it's an old hard drive, so it wouldn't work to do that. Before anybody says you should have done that. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just do another jump cut. I'll get the sails done, and then I'm pretty sure we'll end this video here because it's gone on for a little bit longer than normal. This will be the entrance way to the lower decks, FYI. I'll do some steps going down into the lower decks. But yeah, so I'll get the sails and everything done, and we'll have, it's going to be pretty much done then, the ship. But yeah, it's coming along quite well. That it's much bigger than the other ship, which is really what I wanted. I wanted a really big ship. And I think it's going off. Yeah, so I'll see you in 2 seconds. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is where I'm up to at the moment. I've built the mast yards out, and I think that's kind of the way I want it. I think they look pretty cool. So what we'll do is we'll have a sail coming out here, billowing out, or I might pack the sail in so it's not actually open. I'm not sure yet. As you can see on these ones, the sails are actually they're not out. They're actually, you know, because they're docked. The sails are obviously pulled in, but we'll see on this one. I might actually have them open. It should be a bit of fun to do that. I might do 2 ships. Actually, I could copy this ship and do one next to it, one with the sails open and one with the sails closed. It's not going to be a big deal to do that. so we'll have one sail coming down here, bellowing out there to about that point there, maybe. We'll have another sail here that'll bellow out to about there, big main sail. We'll have another sail from this one that'll come out to about there. And it should plan out quite well, that, I think. Really liking the look of the ship now. The front's still a bit of a contention sort of thing with me. It's kind of like, I'm still umming and ahhing about it. Still thinking, should I keep that, should I not keep it? So the fact that most of this is going to be underwater anyway to this point here. So this is the first part that'll be over water, so you'll only see that bit, and it's not going to make a huge deal, is it? Let's be honest. People I don't think are going to be concentrating that much. Yeah, so I'll show you the rest of what I've just been doing off camera. Put some lights around as well, just to light the place up, because I was doing things in the dark. So we've got the grills over the top of the deck. So now you can walk down into the upper deck, well not the upper deck, the first level. I should put some lights behind there actually, it'll stop mobs spawning. I'm going to put a light there so I can see what I'm doing. That's better. Yeah. Don't mobs spawning behind the stairs. As you can see, nothing special. This is where the cannons would obviously be. Pew 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 pew. I'll think of a way, I mean, is there really a way to do this? To make the cannons look, I don't know. Because even if I do something like this, it's just not going to look... I mean, I could do that, I suppose. To make it look like cannons over there. As a use your imagination sort of thing. In fact, I'll probably end up doing that actually. Just so it's done, peace of mind then. Second level, sorry. Obviously this again just the same, but pion places. You got the aft ports here. Aft, of course, aft. Oh, the aft castle. Ah, sorry, it's bugging me for ages that. Why didn't I just call it the aft castle before? I don't know why. For some reason I had high castle stuck in my head, but it's the aft castle, I think. I'll probably get that wrong as well. I'm going to put some more windows in there as well. So these sides here will have some windows in and break it up a little bit. We'll go over to the side. Yeah, and that gives a bit of a look at the back. Yeah, that kind of works. So what I'll do now is I'll just quickly throw the sails on. What I might end up doing is, because I'm not sure whether I want the sails unfilled or, you know, placed like stocked up the way they are on this one. Obviously the ship's not a sail because it's in dock, so obviously the sails are all pulled in. But what I might do is I might take a copy of the ship, do a quick MC edit, take a quick copy of this ship, and then build another one, and then we'll do one with the sails out and one with the sails tucked in. I think that might work better. Probably do with a light on the top of there as well actually, but yeah, I'll work that out at some other point. But yeah, so I think it's coming together now. I'm really liking the shape of it. I'm still not 100% on the front, but do you know what, for the time being it'll do. I think the general shape of the actual ship itself down the sides, at the back, I think the proportions look pretty cool. Maybe that mast could possibly move a couple steps back a little bit. Now I'm looking at it from a distance. Maybe I could actually, yeah, I'll probably end up moving that sail maybe 2 blocks back. Just to give a bit more distance. Yeah, I probably will actually. But yeah, it's coming together. So I'll do a jump cut now. I'll have the sails finished. I'll do the ones with, I'll take a copy of it quickly, put one over there somewhere, and then I'll do sails on each, and then we'll compare the two. Yeah, so I'll see you in 2 secs. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is where I'm up to at the moment. As you can see, I've been adding the sails. I've not finished the sails quite yet, but the proportions I kind of think they're okay actually. I think they work. This is how the sails are going to look. As you can see, I've not finished the sides off of these ones. I was trying to get the dimensions the way I wanted them. For some reason I can't actually place a block. But, yeah, so I'll just finish these bits off, but this is going to be the end of this video. I'm just building this man of war. It was quite a bit of fun actually. Enjoyed doing that. I've got a copy of the ship over here, so I can do some field sales. But I think in the map, it'll probably be only one of these. I can't see myself putting two Man of Wars. This is like the flagship of the fortress. But yeah, so I think I'll end this video here. There's not really much else I can show you. I've still got to do the captain's cabin and stuff like that, but that can be done off camera. It's nothing major. You don't really want to see the boring stuff. I'll be putting chests in there and all the rest of the stuff. And a chair and a desk and that lot of stuff. Nothing major. So let me just finish this bit off quickly. And I'll just discuss quickly what we're going to be doing next. So as the fortress goes, the inside of it's pretty much done now. I've got a couple of buildings to do down inside the palace. I'm not sure about what I'm going to do with that area. I may play around with it. There may not be any buildings in there, I'm not sure yet. The other things I want to do as well is I wanted to expand the sewers a little bit, but that's something I'll probably do off camera again because it's just boring. Yeah, so next video will probably entail me just polishing a little bit inside the fortress, adding a couple of little buildings here and there just to flesh it out a little bit more. But yeah, this is our man of war. You don't want to go up against this in a fight, trust me. Look at all the gun batteries are huge. You get your arse handed to you if you go against one of these. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's such on a massive, much massive scale than this one here. This was the biggest one originally. This one's going to be huge to put in the map, so I'm going to have to be very careful where I place it because I don't want it to be so obvious that, well, how the hell would you get it out of the dock? So I'll have to play around with that. These ships also will be used in something else that I'm connected with at the moment. I can't really discuss it. In fact, I can't discuss it at all. But I'm in process of helping some people with something to do with Minecraft. Hopefully I'll be able to advertise a little bit more when it comes up to actual release. Should be really good fun. Keep watching. There'll be prizes involved, lots and lots of stuff, so keep following, and I'll let you know details obviously as I'm allowed to. But yeah, so I'll end this video here, so thank you so much for watching as always. Please feel free to rate and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. Consider leaving a like or even a favourite. It does help me out, it does cheer me up. Oh, well, where's my white block gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing this. I'm really kind of sad that I'm getting to the end now of my fortress build. Then I'm going to have to start thinking of something else that I need to build. Any suggestions? More than welcome. Yeah, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. So take care of each other, and goodbye.